Hi, my name is Danielle, and I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about my story. Um, First, I'm pretty nervous about doing videos. I don't do them very much, so bear with me. I'm also going to try and do this without crying too much. Um, my story pretty much starts about 3 years ago. I had a baby boy, and he was born prematurely, a little too early, and his lungs couldn't make it, so he passed away. I had a lot of medical complications afterwards, which for months and months, 3 or 4 surgeries, left me on the couch for quite a while. Not only was I gaining weight, my depression was getting worse. I was diagnosed with depression as well as PTSD. I tried a lot of things, therapy, to help me get through it, and nothing was working. The depression was just getting worse and worse. A lot of dark thoughts. Nothing seemed to help. One day, my husband handed me his phone with a video on it, and he said, "Here, look at this." And it was a video of Rebecca advertising one of her 6-week challenges that we all know and love. And that seemed interesting. The things that she said on the video just seemed to click. When you get that one thing in your head that just clicks, it just gives you kind of an aha moment. That's how I felt. Everything she said, everything she was talking about just made sense. So I commented on the post, not really expecting anything in return, but someone answered my post and asked if they can call me back. I gave my phone number, and the next day I got a phone call, and it was from Rebecca, which was kind of shocking to me because I found out later on that she was the owner of the company, and it kind of was neat to see that the owner cared that much. After my one conversation, I trusted her. It was weird, but I trusted her, and everything she was just talking about just seemed to make sense. And I talked to my husband, and we talked about financially what it was going to entail, and he said he didn't care, just do it. So I immediately did, and it was about a week before the challenge actually started, so I was very nervous, and I cried for a whole week. So nervous about joining, not knowing how it was going to happen, or was I going to be the biggest person there, the most unhealthiest, or if I was even going to be able to do any of the exercises. It was very scary for me. I had never done anything, any kind of workout, gym or anything like this before. So on my way to my first workout, I cried the whole way there. Halfway through my workout, I was laying on the floor crying, and Rebecca came up to me and just kept pushing me through the whole thing. Well, I came back the next day, and I came back the next day, and the next day, and a year later, and I've been going about 4 or 5 times a week. And although I've lost weight, and I feel great in my clothes, things are fitting better. I'm not to where I want to be, but I'll get there. I'm better in my mind. I'm healthier in my mind, and that's where I wanted to be. I'm a completely different person nowadays. I do have my sad days. I do have my times where I feel sad, but it's nothing like it used to be. And I don't think that anyone could have been as scared as I was. So if you aren't sure, if you're scared, just know that the community that Rebecca has built at FBBC is like no other. Honestly, it's like a home. We're like a family. We're encouraging. There's no judgment on anyone for anything. We're all there. I've made friendships at FBBC that will outlast my membership. Sorry, but it will. People that I speak to on a daily basis outside of my workouts. It really is the greatest place. And everyone there, the coaches, they're friendly. They've changed my life. Just trust in the process. And they could do it. You could do it too.